Alright guys, it is Friday, August 9th, about 9:30 in the morning. We're going to spend the day seeing how much of this eBay room we can get back into shape. We got to get back to selling, guys. I have done nothing in here since the last video. And if you watched my failures all around me, which posted today, it'll kind of explain why all this mess is still here. Alright, let me get started at it. We got to come up with a plan of action, so I'll get back with y'all. Alright guys, it's been about an hour and I've made some good progress. Still got tons left to do. Got all the shoe racks cleared out. There used to be another rack here, but I took it out. It was always just kind of in the way. And I'm going to keep my new shoes just to 2 racks. Not going to get out of hand. Tons of books I'm going to be getting rid of. I hadn't started on that. Some jackets and stuff. Don't think I'll be carrying much jackets anymore either. Let me show you what I've done. What a mess out here now. Alright, everything you see in the black bag is going to charity. These were the totes that were full. And this is the shoe rack. I'm gonna see if I can find a place in the house for it. I bet my wife would like that. I think before I go any farther, I'm gonna start carrying these to the garage, because we're just gonna load these up in the car and start carrying them in every other day to the charity stores until we get everything done. Back in here where it's cool. These few pair of shoes here I'm gonna be relisting. This is some stuff I bought, oh god, probably 4 or 5 months ago. I haven't even looked at it yet, so I'll be keeping all that and relisting it. But I guess once I get all that stuff carried out, I'm gonna start attacking these shelves here, getting them emptied out. Alright guys, it's a little after 11:30 and I'm fixing to go on a lunch break. We're making progress. This is kind of tough out here because these bags were pretty heavy full. They are all gone now. Well, not completely gone. I got them in the once almost clean shop. Now it's a mess again. That's alright. This is gonna be easy to load right there, right into the wife's car. Load some of these in tonight and she'll just start dropping them off as she has time. No real rush on it. Still got a long ways to go, but I'm hungry and I'm gonna go get something to eat. Alright guys, it's another day. Saturday, August 10th. Got out here about 8:30 this morning and got this little corner cleaned out, which was really tough because I had tons of National Geographic magazines under there. Ended up just trashing those. We're making headway. I'm fixing to attack this shelf now, get everything off here that I'm not going to keep. We'll move on. Alright, more progress. Used to be a ton of jackets and purses and stuff hanging up there, as well as up here. All gone. Oh, thank goodness. Still got to figure out what I'm going to do with these books. Most I am not relisting. Books are heavy and it's hard to carry these even to Goodwills and stuff, but we'll figure out something. Alright guys, while I was working back here, I got a blink notification. It said somebody's at my front door. And they were delivering this box. This box is, I know what it is. eBay may be giving it away. It's tape. I got 12 rolls of tape. I've never ordered tape through eBay because these are actually eBay tape. It says it on the tape, which I think will be kind of cool in my boxes. You get 12 rolls for $33, which is what I'm thinking I've been paying pretty much for just regular old tape that I use now, like this. I get it at Walmart or somewhere. The beauty of this is pretty much free. Once you become a eBay store, they give you a $25 credit every quarter. So I just hit the third quarter, so I normally buy these 8x6x4 boxes, and they run like 50 for, I think it's $25, somewhere right in that range. I normally get those, but I'm fully stocked, so I said, well, let me try the tape out because I was down to the last roll. I'll let y'all know how well I like this tape. If so, I think I'll probably keep ordering it because it looks like a pretty good deal so far, unless it doesn't stick good or something. All right, I'll get back to you. Let me show you a little quick progress. All right, guys, been making a lot of progress. Everything you see in here, I'm gonna be relisting. This section here, I'm not gonna fool with yet, but it's coming. I think I'm gonna move over here to this rack. It's got a lot of the breakable stuff in it. See how I'm fixing to go, and probably most of this is gonna go away. And the reason for it is I'm kind of tired of sending breakable stuff out too. Unless it's worth good money, then it's worth it, you know. If it's a $5 or $10 thing, it's just not worth all the shipping you have to do, the packing, you know. The few things you see on the top rack I've already relisted. But then everything down here, let's go through it real quick and see what we can figure out. All right, guys, I know it doesn't look it, but it is getting much better in here. I know it looks like a lot of chaos and madness, but it's much better. Got most everything out now. All the stuff you see over here, this is stuff I'm going to be relisting or listing for the first time. A lot of this stuff has never been listed. So we're got a plan for this. That's what these black totes are going to be for. I'm getting ready to bring the shelf. You may not can see it, but it's right outside out there. That's what these totes fit on. And my new system is going to be, when I buy stuff from garage sales or wherever, it's all going into the totes. And then I'm going to pull one tote out at a time, empty it, and move on to the next, next. So everything you see here is going to be going into these very shortly. Still got to come up with a place to put all these used boxes. It's just too hard to throw them away because I use them all the time. But I'll come up with a spot here shortly. And it may be right over there on the floor. That might be a great spot for them. As usual, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. It's about 11:30 now, and the wife's coming home with some lunch. The big thing I got to clear out is this bookshelf. I got a dolly out there, so I think I'm just going to dolly them into the shop. I'll be keeping some of them and getting rid of most. Haven't touched the office yet. Been adding a few things in here, just sticking it in here temporarily. I think I can get all this cleaned today. I hope so. So I'm ready to start selling again. Lately, I've been doing okay. I've been selling almost a thing a day, and I haven't touched anything. So that's a good sign. And only those 4 little boxes up there are stuff for sale. But, all right, well, let me get back to it and see how far we'll go. All right, guys, it's after lunch. Feel much better now. All right, my little boxes fit real good up under there. You got to understand also, I normally don't have this many extra boxes. It's just the fact that I've been collecting them while I haven't really been selling on eBay. So I'm kind of overstocked right now. So that'll trim down real quick. All right, I'm gonna start putting all this stuff up. Got the rack inside, and I'll do a little quick vacuum of the floor. We're gonna get going. I can feel it. The end is near. All right, guys, it's about 4:10 on Saturday. Been pretty much out here all day except for lunch. And it's getting there, man. It is getting there. Pretty much everything is cleaned out now. My boxes are stored under there real neatly. Won't take long to go through those. This is some more garbage I got to carry out to the garage. Got all the books done. That was a pain. These are the ones I'm keeping. This little bookshelf's completely empty. This these books here, these are Chopper magazines. The Horse. That has made me a ton of money. I was looking through my garage, I don't know, probably 6-7 months ago, probably a little longer than that, probably a year ago, and I found a stack. It used to be the only magazine I read, and I had kept them in a drawer out there, and I probably had, I don't know, 70 or 80 of them, and I've been selling them for like, I think they're $6 or $7 a piece plus shipping, and they've been selling like crazy. That's all I got left. So I think I'm gonna end up lotting this together and just selling it off at a good price to somebody. That's my cassette holder here. I just emptied it out. It's empty. The shot glass thing, I'm gonna keep for myself. Y'all know I collect shot glasses by now, so I just hadn't carried it over to my house yet. Got all the bins ready. All right, this thing in the middle, this is what I've got a list. So the number 1 is the only empty one. Everyone else, 2's not too bad, but all the rest are full to the top. So I got plenty of stuff to list for quite a while. And the only other thing that I haven't done yet is gone through this these boxes. But I think I'm just gonna pull each one out one at a time and sit and list anything I want to keep and then get rid of everything else. But we're doing good. I still got enough energy left. I think I'm gonna head on into the office and start working on this room. Been moving stuff around a little bit in here, but it's time to get busy and get this stuff moved out. All these books and stuff underneath here. When my mom and dad passed away, they had bookshelves full of stuff. So I just moved them in here. I haven't even looked through to see if any's worth selling or not. I think I'm fixing to start going through that now because I need to make some space underneath here. I need to get my table back in here. I did manage to get this pretty much cleared completely out. Found out I had a real valuable clock sitting right here and one right here. So I just left them in here so nothing would happen to them. So I plan on putting those on probably Monday. Got some caps still up there. But pretty much now I think I'm going to use this as more storage for boxes and stuff like this. I'm going to take all this stuff out and get it rearranged better. And this here, which looks like a mess, is my happy place. It's all my free paper and bubble wrap and stuff. It fits under the table perfectly. So anyhow, let me get started in here and we'll see how far we get today. Don't think I can finish it, but I'll be close. Alright guys, it's 5:41 in the afternoon. I feel this room is pretty much a success. And I did have enough energy to get all those books out of here. It's the only few that I kept. Hopefully I'll come back tonight and fix and go eat. If not, it's going to be an all-day thing tomorrow because this room is going to get spotless. I'm going to take all this stuff off the walls. I want to get this absolutely clean because it's a nightmare. I want to get my little TV down here set up here so I can test games and stuff. And I need to reorganize this section over here. And then this section here will not be like this for long, but I'm just kind of sticking this here so I can get a few things out of the way. Alright, if I come back tonight, I'll let y'all know. If not, I will see y'all tomorrow.
The next day.
This is Sunday, August 11th. About 1:30 in the afternoon. Fixing to go eat lunch. I'm starving. I got over here about 9 o'clock this morning and finished up my eBay room. Alright, I have no excuse now not to make money. The only thing that's listed right now are the things you see in these top 5 bins. There's nothing else listed in here. I'm going to use this as my, this is all the stuff I need to list. So I'll be start pulling these cartons out one by one and listing away. I also have, in case you didn't see the first video, I took down everything here. I had probably about 1,500 items for sale. I just wanted to start all over, and I got a ton of new inventory. So now I'm down to, I think, about 90 items online right now. So I'm going back and relisting a few things, and most of the stuff is going to be new. You may notice a few things still left in this shelf. These are going to be listed. I have not listed these yet, but I will be probably listing them maybe today. Same thing over here, except for this and this has been listed. And as you'll see, there's nothing else there. This is the only thing I have not gone through yet of the small box A, B, and C. And it's pretty full. So I'm going to go through each one of those and get rid of anything I don't want and relist everything else. You may see, this is my box hangout I mentioned a little while ago. This will go down really quick once I start making sales. It's just like I said, I collect the boxes. This here is kind of funny. These are those little mini skateboards. I don't know if you've seen them before. It's kind of funny because I went to a garage sale, probably my second garage sale I've ever went to. And this lady had about 150 of these. And they were selling them really cheap. I don't remember, maybe $1 a piece or something like that. And she couldn't sell them. So I just kind of, I'd been watching other YouTubers, and I said, let me just make an offer on it. And I think I offered her like 40 bucks for the whole huge box. And she gladly took it. And I saw her and her husband kind of laughing at me as I walked away. So I should have known I made a bad buy. Well, at first that proved to be true. I put these up for, I don't remember exactly, like $6 a piece or something like that, plus shipping. And I didn't sell any. I mean, they sat for about a month or two, and I was like, oh man, now what am I going to do with all these? Well, each board has a person, a skateboarder's name on them. And I know nothing about these, by the way. I just took a shot on them. Well, I guess one of the guys won a championship, because I woke up one morning and I had $185 worth of these sold, only to the guy that it was, and I don't remember his name now. And I was like, oh my God, that's the biggest sale I'd made to that date. So I shipped all those out. And then the same thing happened. I'd sell one every once in a while, and then it just nothing happened. And then we down to somebody else didn't win a championship that I had. And I think I sold about 140 of those. Sold every one I had of those two people. So I've had these for about 1.5 years now, and they're still selling just every once in a while. So I think what I'm gonna do is lock these up and get somebody else a chance to sell them. And if somebody wins the championship, you'll sell them overnight. You may see these two boxes up here. I went through and cherry picked all the hats. I've got 25 caps in each one of these boxes, and I'm gonna sell them as a lot. So if you're a new eBayer and you want to make some money, these are gonna go cheap, and I just want to move them out. And if you wonder why I pre-box them, that way I can kind of weigh them in and see what it's gonna cost me to ship them and everything like that. So I'll be going into a lot more stuff like that soon. The shoe racks over here, I'm down to 2. I took one out. It was just in the way. And I'm not going to carry a lot of shoes, even though I've got a closet full next door that I need to get on here. The only 2 listed right now are the boots and the Keds. These are going to be listed. I got to get on these probably next before I forget I haven't listed these yet. This is just a new storage bin I got. It's totally empty. And that's right, I do have a few things in the tiny drawers. Not much. Probably relist most of them, matter of fact. I guess just one drawer full. But I've got storage galore now. This is all storage. You see some trash bags up there I haven't figured out where to put yet. This will be storage for stuff that I've got online once it gets loaded up. And I still have even a little up there. Keep that bench in here because my wife's short and it's hard to reach the top shelves. The DVDs and games, I got rid of all the DVDs, but the games I'm going to sell off in huge lots too, probably 20, 30 per lot. They're buried in one of these, but well, there they are right there. I'll be selling those off on big lots, trying to help out new eBayers. Let me show you my office. It's looking pretty good. Got this all cleared off. It's pretty much everything I use sitting on it now, except for the drill. Got my buddies in here with me now, so things just can't go wrong. In case you're wondering about the TV, if you know, you know. You use these TVs to test your games. Like if you buy a Nintendo or something, every seller tells you, oh yeah, it used to work. You get it home and find out it doesn't work. So I always plug them in. You got RCA jacks right down here. So it's just easy to test the game on it before you sell it. I'm still not exactly sure I'm gonna set this up. I definitely want to get some more poly bags. I got some huge ones down here and some medium-sized ones up there. We'll see how that goes. I used to use a ton of like these and these, but to be honest, I hardly use them now. They've kind of priced themselves out of, I can send it in a poly bag cheaper than I can send it priority mail now. So I'm going to order some more boxes, some different sizes. And this side here, I've got a few things I got to list real quick, like this, this, and this, and a few more caps up there. I'm going to list those kind of stuff first because this is going to be for my boxes, odd sizes. I mean, I get boxes from everywhere, so what I do is I'm just going to store them here. It's better than buying them, and I get them by the tons. I want both my rolls of bubble wrap up here, so the caps, like I said, I'm going to be listing those here very shortly. And I don't want any more merchandise in these shelves once this all gets listed. It was just to remind me to relist. I keep this yardstick here because I excuse me, got the cost. I measure out clothing and give sizes and stuff like that when I take my pictures. This is where I take my pictures. I've got another one of these down here in case that one gets dirty. I buy these at Michael's. I can't remember. They're probably $10 or $12, but I mean, they last years, so it's not like they're very expensive. And got the old ball head down there for the caps. Oh, one more thing. All right, I've got this set back up. I got room. I got rid of that printer that was up here. And what this is going to do, I'm going to keep up with how many things I'm selling. I've noticed most of the YouTube channels that I watch on eBay, they never show you really how many things they put online every day. So that's what this is going to be for. You'll see, like, you know, when I start, if I start today, you'll see like slash marks. If there's 5, that means I put 5 things on that day. If there's 50, I put 50 things on that day. I'm going to shoot for 5 things every day and then more on days where I've got the time. All right, here's a sad sales report. What I'm going to do at the end of the month, I'm going to show you what I made. All right, now you got to remember, most of the time this was me doing absolutely nothing except shipping stuff, and it's pitiful. If you total all this up, that's what I used to make per month. It's really horrible. August, I'll show you when I get through at the end. I think I'm at $57 right now, so it's not any big money. But I'm telling you, on eBay, if you're not posting stuff, you're not making money. Unless you're a gifted one or something, I don't know. You just don't really do anything. So I try to list 7 days a week. All right, guys. I will get back with y'all. And like I said, we'll get more into what I do and sell and keep and getting rid of that box pile down there. I'm just glad I have that space for it because normally that just gets in the way. All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all next time.